Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm Laura.
I'm Cecilia.
And this is the Yarn Mews podcast.
It is. We're here again. Once more. Into the beach, my
I
friends.
think we're on episode 9.
9. I believe it's number 9.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just like the Beatles song. Revolution number 9.
Oh, okay.
It's off the
Do I
White
know
album.
that song?
Probably not. Cause
Well, I've listened to the whole White Album, so
it's
I guess I do.
the experimental one where he's going number 9, number 9, number 9. And it's got backwards looping, and it's not exactly something you can dance to.
Don't remember that at all. Nope. I mean, it's been since, the 80s.
Yeah.
Since I listened to the White Album, so.
Wow.
Because,
Because you're not cool like me.
Well, apparently. I mean, I thought that went without saying, but,
Yeah, this is true. It does go without saying.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well, hey, everybody.
Hey!
We have a microphone this week, and I'm hoping that the sound is better for you guys. I heard from somebody that she had to turn her computer up all the way, and then the next time she had to listen to something, it kind of blasted her out, so...
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
Your hearing is important.
Yeah. So hopefully this works. We will find out after it's recorded, and I check it.
Yeah.
So we can't guarantee anything at this point.
We don't test anything.
Well, I thought about testing it. It arrived on Tuesday, so this is the day after the 4th of July.
Yes,
it would be
it
July
is.
5th.
Yes, that's what comes after the 4th of July, in case you didn't know.
But it arrived on Tuesday, July 3rd, and I just didn't have time to test it. So, because we filmed this at 8 o'clock in the morning, and,
Yeah.
even though I was here at the store yesterday,
And
on July 4th, so was Cecilia, after
a 5K, so...
after she did her 5K,
Yeah.
and got a personal best.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did it in 52:46.
Cecilia walks it.
I walk. I don't run.
Yeah.
If I ran that slowly, then they'd probably be worried about me. But no, I just walk because I'm not to running phase yet.
Yet.
Shane has convinced me that if I lose another 30 pounds or so, that she will teach me how to run. So, we'll see. I figure I can try it. If I don't like it, it's no big deal. I can just go back to walking, because I do like walking.
Yeah.
But there'll be no marathons, ever. I won't waste that much of my time.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
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 I will never do another marathon again either.
Yeah.
But that's more because of my knees than anything.
Yeah, well,
The last one I did, I think, was in 2009. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was not a fun marathon for me. I
Was
ended up in a med tent.
That was your Hawaii one?
Yeah, that was in Hawaii, which sounds
Sounds
like
nice,
paradise.
but not so much.
But not so much. We started, I think it started at 5 a.m. It may have been earlier than that. I don't know, because I knew it was going to get hot. So, yeah. But it was a really long day for me because I hadn't been able to train as much as I wanted to. It was in December, so of course I had been training in cool weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but I finished, and that's
what
important,
matters.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finishing is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
All right. Well, moving right along.
yeah, onto things that have, something to do with actual knitting things, I guess. So.
Whatever. All right. So what are you working on? You're not working on your in the library with the candlestick.
Well, I'm going to talk about that. I have it here with me. So, I'm into clue 4, so I'm almost done.
You got it backwards to the camera.
Oh, well, it looks good to me. So, everyone's supposed to be done by now, and I am not, because it had to go into timeout.
Why?
I got to a certain row in clue 4, and I didn't have enough stitches at the end. So I did what I always do when I don't have enough stitches at the end. I just tink back and do it again, because I find usually I've just missed something. Still didn't have enough. So then I counted, didn't have enough stitches. So I ripped out a couple rows, and I had, everything was right up until there was like a little garter, like a little stockinette area in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all right before that, and then after that it wasn't, so I figured it was somewhere in that stockinette area I not increased. Still didn't get the right amount. Had to rip out all of clue 4 And at that point, I'm like, you know what? You're going to sit aside for a while because you're a bad, bad project. It has nothing to do with the fact I can't knit. It's that the project is bad. And then every other row now I'm counting to make sure I'm on track. I still don't know because it's a chart. I had the right number of stitches. Yeah. I don't know what happened. So my question to you is, when you come to an end of row and you don't have enough stitches, what is your first reaction? Because my first reaction is honestly just to rip back that row and do it again, not count the stitches, not see where I made the mistake. Just rip it back.
Gosh, I don't know how to answer that because I think it depends on the project. Like with this, which I ripped back several times.
Yeah.
I think it was to rip back right away because it was short rows and it was confusing.
Yeah.
Because I was changing from German short rows to wrap and turn short rows and yeah. And then, but the last time it was, how can I fudge this to make it work? Which wouldn't work for that.
No, it wouldn't, because you have to have it right, or you're not. Right. It's got the lace bits in there.
But I mean, if I'm not doing lace, that's often
what you do.
What I do is, how can I fix this without ripping back? But I do spend some time trying to recount stuff. So I think it really depends on the project.
Yeah. So for this week's prize, that's my question to you, everyone out there. What's your first reaction? Do you count first? Do you say, screw it, I'll just redo this row? Or is it that you never have that problem? In which case, I want to know, because then you're maybe a little delusional. It's sort of like people who say, I always get gauged. Like, no, you don't. I know you don't, because every person's different. So,
yeah.
So instead what I did
wait a minute. Since Cecilia threw that question out there, I'm just going to say, first of all, winner of last podcast was Lee Black. Yay, Lee! So come on in. We'll have your yarn waiting for you. I didn't bring the skein out here, but it's a skein and a fingering weight yarn from Euro Yarns. I think it's Euro Yarns is a distributor. I think the yarn was Araucania, but I didn't bring it out here. So anyway, you'll just have to be surprised.
Yay! But it's beautiful.
And then next time, if you answer the question in the comments on YouTube that Cecilia just asked, then you'll be in the prize running for this lovely kit.
Show her the colors.
I'm gonna
show them the colors. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one person that we have watching
person, yes.
her. Here are the colors
the female
for you.
Watching, yes, this is how you're gonna win.
It's lovely pink, purple. It kind of goes with my dress.
It does.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to make that for Laura's dress, you could.
There you go. Anyway, that's the prize for this next time.
So what I did instead is, I have been doing log cabin squares.
Cute. What are you gonna make out of those?
I'm gonna make a blanket.
Fun.
So,
what yarn?
This is pure wool worsted from Rowan.
Nice, which is on sale
it's
right now.
It's on sale. There's not much left because I bought a bunch. Because I'm making this blanket.
I was over there, and there are still bags.
There's still bag quantities, though. So if there's something you want to make a blanket with, hey, this would be perfect. Or a sweater. But it's going to be a nice squishy blanket, and I bought fun colors.
Well, should we just, since we were talking about sale items, do you want to show what other sale items you have, and then I'll talk about what I'm knitting after we do the sale items. So, semi-annual clearance sale is going on now through this Sunday, the 9th of July.
8th of July.
I thought it was the 9th. Okay.
No.
8th of July.
Today's the 5th.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
She never knows what day it is.
No, I don't. Well, and especially the day after a holiday, I was driving in and I was thinking, oh, it's a Monday. There's not going to be anybody in the store. No, that's not true.
Nope. That's okay. I thought, hey, it's Tuesday. I can have a caribou. I'm like, no, it's not Tuesday. Shoot.
Yeah, that's what happens with this whole, holiday in the middle of the week.
Nonsense.
Anyway, it ends Sunday, whatever that date is.
Sunday. You have to say Sunday that way. It's required by law.
Anyway, so we have some great deals on yarns. We've gotten rid of quite a bit of our clearance yarns, but we still have some good deals, and so each of us grabbed a few things to show you guys. So Cecilia first.
All right, I'm gonna start with this. Bel Viso.
Oh my God, you always add an extra letter.
Bel Viso.
No, there's no eo. It's Bel Viso.
Whatever. It should be
Before-
Bel Viso is what
Before
it
she was
should
saying
be.
Bel Viso, and I'm like, no, it's Bel Viso.
Anyway,
It doesn't matter.
it's
After
this
it's
yarn.
gone, she won't have to worry about it anymore.
No, I won't. It is down to $6.50.
What was it
skein.
originally?
It originally was $26, but it's 394 yards. Fingering weight.
Yeah.
It's really lovely. I have actually knit with this yarn, and it would make a great little tank top. I have
It
been
would.
holding myself back.
You should make one for Serena.
I should. That would be really nice of me, wouldn't it?
It would.
God, I don't know. She wouldn't know what to do if I was that
If
nice
I was
to her.
making one for Emily, that's my daughter who's 25. This would be the
That
color.
would be the color.
I mean, the
'cause
non-color.
She's
'cause
boring. Love you, Emily.
I love you too, but she doesn't wear color. It's weird. So she was recently in the Marquesas Islands, for doing her field research for her master's degree, and she was on a fishing boat, and she had these bright yellow waders on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, she's in color.
Well, there you go. I guess she'll have to be a fisher person in order to
she might
become
be.
wear coloring. So, yeah. But it's lovely. And it is, I should probably tell you what's in it. It's cotton, linen, and nettle.
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 But not like the stinging nettle that I got on my foot yesterday when I was weeding.
No.
Thank goodness.
No,
Because
it
that
doesn't
would be
sting.
that would suck if you made a tank top and it stung. Yeah.
Yes, that's what would happen if I made one out of merino.
For you, yes.
Yes, for me. Then I also pulled the Telluride, which is a beautiful yarn. It is very lovely.
From Classica Lee, the company that just announced they were going out of business.
So you will not be able to get this anymore. It is $7.88 a skein for 182 yards. It's 82% alpaca, and then it's linen and Donegal, which gives you the little tweedy bits. You see tweedy bits? That's what that is.
And what was its
It
original
originally
price?
was $10.50.
So it's 25%
It's
off.
25% off, but it's soft and lovely, and it would make a great little vest. That's what would make a great little. I love vests. I believe I'm a vest person, even though I don't ever actually wear them.
You should.
I should, though. I used to have a really lovely one I'd wear to the office that was like a classic waistcoat, and then
Did it have the little points down at the bottom?
Yes,
too?
it
Oh,
did.
cool.
Yes, it did. It was
And
red
the little,
black.
little
Little
flat
pot
pockets?
Yes, little. Those are watch pockets.
Yes.
And then it had the red back, and then it was black with little white, like, lines to make squares.
Cute.
And then sometimes I would wear it with I have a pin, it's like this big, of the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, funny.
It looked
I think
fabulous.
I'm sitting behind you today. Or maybe it's just that you're sitting forward.
I'm
I
sitting
don't-
forward, so I look tall.
Oh, okay, well, I'm sitting forward too.
You sit back so I don't look so short.
Ah.
Understand? Cheapers. And then my third thing I got here is the Criative, which is alpaca, cotton, and modal. It is now, it's this one, and it is now $8.50, and it was $17, so it's half off. It's 40% alpaca, 30% cotton, 30% modal. It's 260 yards. It's machine washable. Great for baby things, or for human adult things, or for a dog
Because
coat.
you were talking about non-human babies before.
Alien
just-
babies is what it's best for, because these colors look great on alien babies. But if you have human babies, you could put it in those too. Or if you have furry babies, it'd be nice for that too, because it's soft and warm.
I don't think you should make those comments about somebody's baby.
They know if their baby's furry. If you have little Sasquatch babies in your life, this would be nice. I believe most big feet love to wear this color yellow. So you know. It's a favorite.
Oh my God, we're on a roll. This is crazy. All
Yeah,
right,
that's all I had.
all right. I only brought two.
And many more.
Okay. This is Herriot Great.
I love Herriot.
Herriot Grey, it's beautiful. It's a bulky weight, 100% alpaca. These are only a few of the colors we have, but we have to get rid of it. It's $16.88, originally $22.50, so 25% off. It's lovely.
I love alpaca.
Make a great cowl.
Make a great scarf.
We might even have sweater quantities, so you
It would
could
be
make a
a
sweater.
really warm sweater.
It would
It'd
be. Alpaca's very warm.
Yes.
This is Prism Windward. I randomly picked these colors.
She did not.
Not.
Those are her colors.
These are, I mean, look. And then these two, oh my God, they're so great together. I have a sweater made out of this. I love it.
In those colors, isn't it?
And some other colors.
Yeah. So if you
I
have
mean,
the
it's got
colors.
like six colors or
yeah.
7, I don't know. This is tencel and cotton. It's a worsted weight. And it's now $13.25, originally $26.50, so half off. It's lovely.
It's beautiful. Those are nice colors.
Yeah, so that's all I brought. And then what am I knitting on? I'm still knitting on this, but, you know, I've had to put this aside. So this is FF backward. I'm working on the front. That's the back.
Does that FF stand for fast forward?
I think so,
backwards?
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's some German designer, so I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe it stands for something else. Farfignugan or something. Sorry, German people. I don't mean to mock you.
But I've had to set that aside. This is the first time I've worked on it in a couple of weeks because I'm working on Strathendrick for my knit-along.
Let's see how far you are.
Not very. So, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. This represents about 10 hours of knitting. Yes, 10 hours. Mostly because I was almost right before where the red is here, and I had to rip out because I had a twist in my circle. Yeah, that was very annoying. Because it takes me
to the
about
best of us.
30 minutes to get through a row. Except these red rows are not taking as much time because I don't have to concentrate so much because they're pretty easy. Now that I can, you know, the first few rows you can't really see what your pattern is, so you really have to pay attention to the chart. Once you can actually see the pattern, it's much easier.
Yeah, that's the beauty of color work.
My biggest...
So many beauties in color work.
Yeah.
I love color work.
My biggest issue right now is that, so I had Cecilia order me, I love Addy needles. They're my favorite. I like to knit fast. They're fast and slippery, and yeah, I just love them. And so I had Cecilia order me a size 1.5. That's what I'm working on, 1.5. Which I think is 2.75 millimeters. I can't remember for sure.
I think so.
But anyway, I had to order a size 60, knowing that the sweater was going to be super big around. But it was too big, so I bought a 47. I think it's still too big because the stitches don't slide easily. I have to stop all the time and pull them forward. So, yeah, 2.75. So I've had her order me a 40, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll be better. I just have lots of size 1.5 needles now.
Now you can just knit all the 1.5 size stuff you want.
Yeah, woohoo. Woohoo.
Woohoo!
This is also a fingering weight yarn sweater, but I'm not sure, I think these are 3s. They seem so gigantic compared to those other ones.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho,
And the
that's
next
what I'm
thing
working
you
on.
do, you'll do it in worsted weight, and you'll get yourself on a 7 or an 8, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, how am I supposed to hold
And
these big
fly
needles?"
through it, right? Actually, I just had to finish something for the Progressive East End project, which is coming up.
End of the month.
It's the last weekend in July, the first weekend in August, and I don't know if we've talked about this before.
I
but
don't know that we've talked about
the
it.
Progressive East End project is 6 yarn stores on, yeah, also known as PEEP, because that's what Progressive East End project writes.
We can
It's an
spell.
acronym. Anyway.
We're like a government agency, only cooler.
Just like that. Anyway, 6 yarn stores on the east side of town get together, and we have a pattern that involves many skeins of yarn and a main color. Each each store has their own main color, but everybody uses the same mini skeins to create this pattern. And customers go from store to store to pick up one mini skein. So one store will have one color, another store will have the other color. So you have to go to all 7 stores to get all 7 of the colors of the mini skeins.
Is it 7 or 6?
Sorry, 6. Last year it was 7, but then W closed. So you have to go to all stores, and at each store you also pick up a little bit of the pattern. So by the end, you have the full pattern, you have all the mini skeins, and then each of the stores has picked a different main color to use, so you can pick whichever main color that you like from any of the store choices. So I don't even remember where I was going with this, other than I've been working on that. Oh, and that was on a size 6.
That was on a size
and
6, yeah.
It was like, wow,
this
goes so much faster.
I'm almost done, yay!
Woohoo. So that's coming up. The other thing that's coming up is Cloud 9, which is in a week and a half.
Yay!
So Cloud 9's our knitting retreat. We have Melissa Leitman and Patty Lyons coming to teach, and they're both teaching 3 classes. And then we have a reception on Friday night. We have a special brunch on Sunday morning where Melissa and Patty will answer questions. We're going on Saturday night on a scavenger hunt at the Mall of America.
Yeah, and anyone can sign up for that. You don't need to. Yep. There's no knitting involved. So if you have friends who you guys want to come with us, there's just $15 for the scavenger hunt, and then we have dinner over at Dick's Last Resort. You have to pay for dinner, but it's a good time.
But our company is free.
Yes, so you get to hang out with us, which is priceless.
Yeah.
Or something.
Could we have that American Express
yes.
logo or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway.
We'll probably get sued now. Don't mention that.
Oh my God. Scratch that. So yeah, we have one. So last podcast, Cecilia showed you the fabulous, and she's showing it to you now again, the fabulous bag that we had made for our Cloud 9 participants. We have 20 of these bags. We have one still not spoken for. So if you sign up for the full weekend, you get one of these bags stuffed with goodies from our various vendors.
Yes.
God, don't show them that zipper's broken.
The zipper's not broken. I'm just not holding it correctly.
There you go.
It's fine. It's
anyway.
Zippers and I don't always get along. I'm more of a button person, as opposed to my granddaughter who hates buttons. She is 9 now. She refuses to wear buttons still. I had hoped by this point she would have outgrown that.
Well, you know, she might still, because my son didn't ever want to wear anything but elastic waist pants until he was like in middle school, and then he got over it. So you never know.
Maybe. We'll
Stella
see.
may change. So back to Cloud.
Sorry.
So here's the deal. I think by Tuesday you have to sign up. If you're gonna sign up, you gotta sign up, because I have
give final numbers.
I have to give final numbers to the hotel. It's gonna be at the Hyatt Regency in Bloomington near the Mall of America.
Yep.
So I need to give final numbers to the hotel. And also to Dick's Last Resort for the scavenger hunt.
Yep.
And so there you go. If you're going to sign up, if you've been thinking about it, do it soon. Also, you don't have to sign up for the whole weekend. You can sign up for a single class or a single day.
Yep.
There are a bunch of different options. If you go to our website, and I'll put that at the bottom of the screen, you can find out more about it.
Yep. And then just make sure you type in a note saying what class you're signing up for.
If you sign up online.
If you sign up online for like everything or a whole day, which classes you want, because I get those. I'm in charge of processing all the online orders. So
if you want to, you could just call, though, because we can take care of it.
We do accept phone calls.
Yeah.
But
except yesterday when I was here, we got about 3 or 4 phone calls, and
we were closed.
Yeah.
we're closed. We don't accept phone calls. Don't call on the days we're closed, please.
Yeah.
Well, you can leave a message, but, you know, quite honestly, it's easier just to order online. That's what I do.
Yeah.
If given the option.
Anyway.
Just leave me a note.
Anywho,
Yeah.
you want to show off the perk pattern for this month?
So this month's perk pattern.
So if you don't know what that is, we have a loyalty program called 3K Club. And if you're a member, each month we have a perk project. And you get a discount.
Off the yarn. The pattern is available as a Ravelry download as a general rule. And so this month is choose your own adventure monster. I don't know why I'm showing you the sign when I can show you this darling monster.
Isn't he adorable? Oh my god. Sound effects included.
Yes. I will come to your house and go "Rrr" once you get one crocheted up. So it is crocheted. It is fabulous. It is made out of one of my favorite yarns, Spud and Chloe's sweater. I love this yarn. It is wool and cotton. It is machine washable. It has these bright, fabulous colors, which is why I love it. And if I could crochet, I would so make a bunch of these, because look how stinking cute he is. I would have some with horns and some with tentacles, and the pattern has all sorts of different options you can choose for your monster. So hence the choose your own monster.
It's really cute.
He is fabulous.
I haven't knit any or crocheted any toys in a long time, but he's adorable.
It really is one of the best uses of crochet.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
is
I know. I made a
toys.
lot of amigurumi.
Because you
Amigurumi
can
is a
get lots of-
Japanese name for small items.
for little toys.
Yeah, basically.
So,
I just never quite stuffed mine enough, I think, so it kind
oh,
of annoyed me.
well,
I was,
you must have the right tools for the job.
yeah, what kind of tools?
I usually, for like arms and stuff, I will use a tweezers. I will put and shove it in there, and then I use maybe the end of a pencil and tamp it, because you want to have it firm.
Yeah.
And then the other key with toys is to do it tighter than you would a normal fabric. So if, let's say,
When you're actually knitting or crocheting.
okay, yeah, when you're doing it, let's say you were gonna do it with this, and this calls for a 1 to a 3, then you would want to do
Knitting needle.
a knitting needle. Then your knitting needle, you would want to use like a 0 or a 1.
Or a double aught.
A double aught. Whatever's going to get you. I knit tightly, so I would just probably use a 1 and it would be fine.
Yeah.
Because 1 would be really tight. But for me, personally. But you need to know your own knitting. And then you just go down a couple sizes, and then you can make it with anything.
Cool.
That's my toy tip of the day.
Yay!
Yay! I love making toys, so
Maybe when I have grandkids, maybe, if I ever have grandkids, I would get back into making some little toys. Because, gosh, that guy is cute.
they're fabulous. You
So
know,
anyway, that's the perk project for the
when
month.
Stella was just a wee little baby, I knit her that iris monster. She would wander around with that, but it also made her love woolly bits. So, see, I don't know that that'd be woolly enough for her.
Yeah, she likes scritchy yarn.
She's the best little kid ever.
Yeah.
Except for she doesn't like buttons.
I love her new glasses, by the way.
Doesn't she look stylish?
Yeah.
She picked those out herself. She
I
has
like
these
them.
fabulous turquoisey glasses.
Yeah.
That's her color. She
That's
loves
cool.
that color. So, yep.
All right, well, do we have anything else to talk about?
No, I think that might be it for today.
I think it is. All right.
So, say
Well,
goodbye.
Yeah, I told Cecilia I'm not getting up until I say goodbye. Okay, bye, guys.
Be seeing you.